15% of humans have a blood type that shouldn't exist according to evolution. Scientists call it type O, but here's what they won't tell you. If we all evolved from the same ancestors, type O blood should have disappeared millions of years ago. Instead, it's thriving, and the reason why might rewrite everything we know about human origins. I'm going to show you evidence that mainstream science refuses to address. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your blood type might be the biggest clue to humanity's hidden past. There are 4 main blood types: A, B, AB. And most people think these are just random categories. They're not. Your blood type is determined by proteins called antigens on the surface of your red blood cells. Type A has A antigens. Type B has B antigens. Type AB has both. And here is where it gets strange. Type O is called the universal donor because it can be given to anyone. But type O people can only receive type O blood. It's like their bodies reject the other types. As if they're protecting something ancient. According to evolutionary biology, type A and type B should have evolved first. They have antigens, actual proteins. Type O has nothing. So here is the question scientists going to answer. How did a blood type with nitrogen monox or antigens become the most common blood type on Earth? In evolutionary terms, traits that provide no advantage disappear. They get bred out. But type O didn't disappear. In fact, 100% of indigenous peoples in South America have type O blood. 100%. Native Americans. 79% type O Australian Aboriginals. 61% type O Irish population. 55% type O. These are the oldest, most isolated populations on Earth, and they're dominated by a blood type that shouldn't exist. Visual show indigenous peoples ancient artifacts. Some researchers believe type O isn't a mutation at all. They think it's the original human blood type, that A and B came later, possibly from something that mixed with early humans. But mixed with what? Ancient texts from Mesopotamia describe gods from the sky who mixed their essence with primitive humans. The Sumerians called them These weren't metaphors. These were detailed accounts of genetic manipulation, and they all happen in regions where type A and type B blood mysteriously appeared. Here's what makes this terrifying. Type O blood creates antibodies against type A and type B. Your body literally attacks them as foreign invaders. It is as if type O humans were designed to recognize and reject something that was added to the human bloodline later. The Rh factor makes this even stranger. 15% of humans are Rh negative, meaning their blood lacks a protein found in primates. If we evolved from apes, where did Rh negative come from? Every primate species on Earth is Rh positive, except some humans. The only way to get Rh negative blood is if both parents carry it, meaning it's been preserved, protected, passed down through specific bloodlines for thousands of years. Today, blood banks track type O negative like it's liquid gold. It's the universal donor, the only blood type that can save anyone in an emergency. But here is what they do and tell you. Type O negative people can only receive type O negative blood. Their bodies reject everything else. Only 7% of the global population has O negative blood, yet it's used in 40% of emergency transfusions. We're running out. Some researchers believe this is intentional, that certain bloodlines were meant to remain pure, separate, unmixed with whatever created type A and type B royal families practiced inbreeding for centuries. They claimed it was about keeping power. But what if they were really trying to preserve a specific blood type? A genetic legacy from before recorded history, the Habsburg jaw, the hemophilia in European royalty. These weren't just inbreeding defects. They were the price of keeping bloodlines pure. Your blood type isn't random. It's a genetic time stamp, proof of where your ancestors came from, and possibly ... What they mixed with. Type O might be humanity's original code, or it might be the only bloodline that stayed pure when something else entered our DNA. I've uncovered more evidence about forbidden bloodlines and genetic mysteries that mainstream science won't touch. Subscribe to Echoes of the Bloodline because the next video reveals the Rh-negative conspiracy that connects ancient royalty to modern DNA cover-ups. What's your blood type? Drop it in the comments. Let's see how many of you carry the ancient code.